All right, my LG side by side LSC 27925 freezer was not making ice. It was also, when it did make ice, it was kind of cubed up at the bottom, like little half cubes, and there was a little sheet of ice on the bottom where the water it looked like water was just pouring into the freezer and freezing. So, two things you have to do. The first thing was there's a little test button on this one, and that test button's right there. When you do that, this thing will pivot that way, crack the ice, then it'll pivot that way, and it hits a little stop right here, and it'll bend the tray and dump the ice into the bucket. Mine wasn't dumping into the bucket. Here's the old one. You can see why it wasn't dumping into the bucket. When it went to flex, this thing was broken. The new one you can see is not broken. To replace this thing, I took off this little side panel, which basically is just one screw right there. Then you slide it back towards you. Here's the other side right here. You can see this part you got a little point right there. This part is going to go in there. Slide it forward. Everything lines up. To replace this thing, it's just one screw right here. Take that screw out, slide it forward. It also mounts right there, and it also mounts right here, but those two parts aren't removable. You just slide it forward. When you do, there's a little wire clip right there. You just need a little gadget to open the clip up, pull it down, reclip it. Here's a clip right here. So you need something to slide in right there and pry it back just a tad bit, then get on both sides and pull it down. Also, so what was happening is this thing was dumping. It was not dumping the ice because that part was broken. That water was filling over a solid layer of ice cubes that didn't get dumped, but it thought it got dumped. The water was just dripping down into that bucket. If you have any food down here or whatever, it's going to get all covered with water and then freeze over. Also, what may be causing these cubes to not be full chunks, I don't know. But as I leave this thing unplugged for a while, I'm hearing ice melting from behind here somewhere. So I'm going to leave it unplugged for a few hours, and whatever's frozen up back there is going to, melt and hopefully drop down. And I'm guessing that was causing this to not make solid ice cubes. So I'll leave it unplugged for a few hours, see what happens, and then plug it back. But very easy to replace the ice maker. I got my parts from easyappliance.com or Easy Appliance Repair or something like that. They had good prices. The people work with you on the phone if you can't find your part. That's it.